Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we're cruising down Highway 1431 headed to Kingsland, Texas. What for? Well, I'm just going to cruise around, look at some houses, and get some ideas on colors and stuff because I'm thinking about, of course, building a cabin. And it's pretty much underway. It's just going to be a while before it all gets completed, probably 6 months or so. But, I'm full-time RV'd for a long time. Full-time in the sense that I've lived in an RV. Lately I haven't done a whole lot of traveling in the RV. Originally, in the beginning, for the first 10 or 15 years or longer, I did. And now I'm building me a sticks and bricks. Does that mean I'm not going to go RVing anymore? Probably in 2 more years. I'll probably hang on to the motorhome that I have, the Class C, for another year or so. We'll see how it goes. But I could use that money to pay off the home is what I can do. But yeah, as far as the things that are really different living in a home, as far as living in an RV. I mean, as far as if you're parked in an RV, basically you're in a sticks and bricks. It's just a little bitty one that's mobile. But for people that live in RV parks and different places, or have their own lot and just park their RV there full time, it's sticks and bricks, a small sticks and bricks like I'm building, 392 square feet, is not a significant change. The difference is, one of them is, of course, homes have a much larger hot water heater, like 40 gallons, and I'm not going to do that. I'll just do that on demand hot water stuff, and because I don't use that much hot water. I don't have anybody else in the household other than me, and so that's the way that'll go. And of course I'll use a mini split for the air conditioner, which if you don't know what that is, you'll have to check it out on Google. Do a Google search. Yeah, they're really energy efficient, inexpensive, very quiet. So that's how that's going to work. And as far as my travel, after I get the small home built, I've already made reservations in Silver City, New Mexico for next year to rent a cabin at one of the RV parks. And so I'll do that for 2 months each year, maybe. It depends. That's right. It's all kind of up in the air. I mean, I've already gone ahead and made the reservations because you have to if you want to get something specific in a good area like Silver City is. The elevation is high enough so that it's not too hot in the summer. And for those of you that are boondockers and full-time RVers traveling around, and I know that to get to the cooler climates in the summer in the USA, you're going to have to travel to elevations of 6,000 feet and higher, or close to 6,000 feet, because 4,000 feet sounds good, but you're in the 90s then. If you get up around 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet, you can get into the upper 80s, low 90s for the highs. And of course around Flagstaff, Arizona, you can get into some pretty cool weather also, but those places are usually really crowded. So, but anyway, this is Kingsland, Texas. Everything in my life is always changing, just as it is in yours. Everybody kind of picks on me for being fickle or changing things a lot, but if they looked at themselves and their life in the mirror, they would see that they themselves have also changed a lot during the past few years. And that's the way life is. It's a constant change. There's not a thing you can do about it. Hopefully enjoy it. That's where you want to be, is putting a smile on your face and enjoying your life. So here we go, guys, down here in Kingsland, Texas, or up here, depending on your point of view, because up and down on a circle is hard to find. We point out to the sky and say that's up, down towards the center of the earth, and we say that's down. Is it? Don't know. Kingsland, Texas. Yeah, this is actually, for me, living in Llano, Texas now, it's 21 miles to Kingsland, Texas from Llano. It's just a nice drive. not much traffic. And they've got a nice little grocery store here. And of course, I get my mail here still. And once I get located in Llano, I'll get my mail delivered to my house, and that way I can have a good address for Amazon packages and all that other stuff. And as far as driving over here to get groceries, probably will gradually wean or break myself of this habit, and just use the local Lowe's grocery, and maybe come over here once a month, just to save gasoline, even though I get 47 miles to the gallon in my Chevy Spark car. It's just the way I am. If you can save a penny, save it. Gasoline here in Kingsland, Texas, for regular unleaded is $2.64 a gallon. In Capitan, New Mexico, when I left a couple of weeks ago, it was $3.10. And that's the way that is. It's the same way in Alpine, Texas. And so, 40 or 50 cents a gallon, does that make a difference in your gas bill? Sure. Particularly when you're driving a Class C motorhome, or if you are. But my overall gas bill has not gone up much, if any, overall, because I haven't been driving the Class C motorhome very much, other than just to take the trip out to Capitan and the trip back, and a few other trips to state parks and other places that I've gone. So that's certainly not a big issue. And but anyway, I'm just cruising and thinking out loud, guys. So just hang with me. Things will get worse, or they'll get better. There's old Buddy's corner grocery there and gas station. It's called Buddy's. They got their gasoline's 10 cents more a gallon, and they're always busy. I mean, right down the street, 100 yards, is a gas pump for $2.64, and people will fill up here. Why? Because they can go inside and easily and get beer, and they've got fried chicken and pizza and all kinds of stuff. And for a lot of people that come up here just to go boating, they don't know anything else, so they pull in there because it's convenient. But they got Hunt Brothers Pizza there. I know that's true. Now we're out of the sunlight. My phone probably won't overheat now. That's good. Just out for a cruise, ladies and gentlemen. Just out for a little cruise. Yeah, it's $2.64 a gallon here. What I plan to do on this little drive here this morning is go by the golf course here in Kingsland, Texas. They built some apartments here, or patio homes here several years ago, and they put on one of those metal copper colored roofs, and I don't know if that's more expensive than just the regular metal roofs, but it sure is pretty, and I'm thinking about doing that to my small home, is adding that copper colored roof. And I thought about maybe using some kind of a stucco siding and stuff, but man, that stuff is not maintenance free. I want something that's pretty maintenance free. I'll probably end up going with Hardy board or something like that. All right. Here we're going to turn right on River Oaks Drive, I think is the name of this. There's a house for sale. Boy, they don't stay on the market long here, I promise you that. The deal we talked about, I put a link to a video about, Wall Street kind of getting in on the housing market. Well, they've been doing that for years. They're called real estate investment trusts, and it's not new. And another video I saw showed that they really haven't increased their purchases all that much. It's just that they have targeted specific areas in the U.S. and it makes it look like they're having a lot of impact. But nationwide, they're not doing much. But in, like Phoenix, Arizona, parts of Texas, Georgia, and Florida, Oklahoma. Yeah, they're having some impact. the sleepy little town of Kingsland, Texas. Next weekend, July 4th, this place will be busy, because it's July the 4th falls on a Sunday, so most people will get a Monday holiday, and that'll give them a 3-day weekend, and all these little lake places will be busy. We'll get down here to where the patio homes are, and then I'll end the video. But I'm just getting an idea. A lot of people use that Hardy board because you can get all kind of styles. There's other stuff you can use too. You can use vinyl siding, but the downside of vinyl, even though it's fairly maintenance free, in the real heat, it can buckle, and I don't know, it just has some downsides I'm not too tickled about. Off to the right there, you'll see those. It looks like a brown colored roof there on that building, but actually that's a copper color. And when you see it in the sunlight, you'll see what I mean. Well, you might get to see it, might not. But anyway, that's kind of what I was looking at. I was wondering what they used for siding and what it is they use. They use rock. Yeah, that copper would do all right. I'm sure it's probably expensive as hell. It don't matter to me, man. I just want something simple. You know what I mean? Is that a deer? No, that's a doe. A doe running in front of me. Doe, re, mi. The old golf course. Have I ever played golf here? Yep, many times. Many times. Used to play in a Friday scramble here. And it was packed. I mean, sometimes they'd have 50 or 60 players. And you could win some money here. Not a great deal, but enough to pay your fees and drinks, because they always handed out the awards in the bar or the 19th hole after the tournament was over. But there's nice homes in here, and not any for sale now, I'm sure. All these that have come on the market here go real quick. That old golfer must have really sliced it out here in the road, huh? Well, that's a woman. She's out walking. Hey, yo. Building a home, babe. Building a home. Who's building this home? Here, let's see if I can get the builder's name. I'm glad I was looking and saw that pickup coming there, because he sure didn't slow down. There's another one going up over here, but it doesn't show usually they have a sign shows the builder's name. Doesn't show it. That's a big old good one. Yep. Now they use that house wrap, it's plastic stuff or whatever it is that they wrap the house. That's pretty smart. They're building another one there. My gosh. Yo. Building town. It's RUSTICO, Rustico Homes. Whoever that is, never heard of them. Yeah, it's called Tyvek, that home wrap. Building a big home is a big headache, because you got a lot of decisions to make. When you start making decisions on countertops, wall coverings, all kind of flooring types, exterior, interior stuff, it'll drive you to drinking pretty quick. And if you're married, your marriage may not survive it. Because what a woman wants and a man wants, they are not even close. They might agree on the location, but after that, that's it. Now, here's an RV park up here. I've been down here many times. We'll look at it again. It's packed, but I was going to be a host here. Yeah, they were going to give me. They said they'd give me a free spot and free golf. Why didn't I do it? Because I didn't want to fool with it. That's why. You know, you think it's easy? There is no free lunch, folks. And when you're dealing with people, as anyone knows that's ever worked in retail or worked out with the public, we can be aggravating, okay? We can be damn aggravating. Anyway, they got a full house now. And I think it's around $450 a month plus you pay the electricity. That's what it was. It may be made much higher than that now. I don't know. But the guy that built this thing, all the hookups are on the wrong side. That's true. He put them in backwards. They had to come in and change them, particularly for the sewer. It's a nice place. They have a laundry room, a game room, and all that stuff. There's an Integra big motorhome. And, the host site was here on the end. Yeah, right there on the right where that deal is. That's the host site, or was. That's a good one. It's a good one. It's a pretty golf course. They spend a lot of money on it. And we got concrete cart paths, which makes it nice. And they always have new carts, which makes it nice. Anyway, guys, from Kingsland, Texas, on a rambling drive that has no purpose at all other than to just chat. This is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. If you want to go to extra effort, I sure appreciate it. And then drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life. Isn't that pretty across there, those hills? Yeah, there's some pretty lots in here. I mean, they're not, the lots are not expensive at all. It's just, it's pretty well restricted. I mean, you're going to have to build I'm not sure, it may be around 2,000 square feet for the home size. And at $200 a square foot, you're looking at $400,000 and up. And maybe more now. There's some of them pro golfers there. All old men. Looks like a rest home carrying golf clubs. I wonder how much longer golf can survive. You know what I mean? I don't know if it can. I don't know. I'm going to have to turn around because see, they got a metal gate down here, and I'm not sure I can. I know I can't get out because it won't open for me. I ain't got the code. So I'll just turn around right here and go another way. Anyway, I was ending the video, wasn't I? I forgot all about that. We'll end it, Rusty. Put it out of its misery. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Adios. Bye-bye.